Acid Rap by Chance the Rapper. This is the 10th anniversary edition that I have up on Spotify. It's the same number of songs, but like 3 minutes longer. I don't really know where the 3 minutes are coming from. Whatever. I won't know the difference since I have not heard the original album either. It's been a funny morning today because today the new Young Thug album came out. Everyone's all kind of hyped up. Well, it's been weird. People are all hyped up about it. People are saying they're kind of not interested in it. People are saying start with Barter 6. It's been like this whole smattering of opinions on what I'm supposed to do. While I'm also doing this one anyway, like everybody already knows. Strange. A little strange. But such is the life of a music reactor channel. But coming into this one a couple of weeks ago, they just had the 10-year anniversary, so that's kind of what flared up this interest. We did the marble racing to help pick out a couple albums for June, July, and this is one of the marbles that won. So here we are. To my knowledge, I don't know if I've ever heard Chance at all. I don't think so. Maybe I have, maybe once as a feature, but I really don't recall. Got a great write-up by Dean. Thank you, Dean, for the write-up on Chance and kind of reading about him. And I guess he grew up in Chicago. He's from Chicago. And, looking at all the features here, lots of Chicago artists as well. We're kind of reading about, 10 days, I think, which was when he was supposedly suspended from school for smoking weed. And he made started working on this project. And that one kind of blew up, his first mixtape. And then I guess this is technically a mixtape. I don't know. But then this one coming out and blowing up as well. And there's been a couple comments that I read about how for some, this was their first hip hop album to hear, which is cool. There's something special about that. There really is. And I still remember 6th grade, a buddy of mine gave me a cassette of Rush's album Presto. That was the first album I ever owned. And while Presto itself, not my favorite Rush album, it's fine. It's solid. It's got some cool songs on there. You never forget that. You never really forget that first album that you engage with. And so it is neat to know that there are some people out there who this was their first one. This was their gateway basically into hip hop. And now they're wildly addicted, proving hip hop is a drug. There it is. That's just fucking science right there, right? If you're watching on YouTube, I will do reactions to the music videos as well. I believe there's 4 of them. I don't remember the names off the top of my head. I've got them on the other tab, on my Chrome tab. I don't post those on YouTube just because with the audio and the visual, the video gets blocked, so it's a pain in the ass. So I make it Patreon only. Patreon's $2 a month if you want to join. Another thing, remembering this, I've seen every now and then I'll see comments, bro, you got to chill out on your ads, running ads on these reaction videos. I don't have control over that. So the record company is the owner of the copyrighted material. They claim the video and then they just fill it with ads because they don't give a fuck. It's not their video. They just want the money. So now that's another reason if you want to, support the channel, you can watch the full uncut version and there's no fucking ads, which to me is way better. I hate all the ads. Coming into this in terms of sound, I don't know what to expect. I have no idea. And I have not done any kind of palette cleansing at all. Honestly, this morning, all I was listening to was Mastodon. It was great. Fucking loved it. Love Mastodon. I've been on a big Mastodon kick lately. Mastodon, Metallica, some Slayer. Yeah, a little bit of Sepultura. Not a lot. Just a pinch of Sepultura. So lots of metal lately. It's been fun. Every now and then I'll go through a phase which is just fucking metal. I don't know what to expect. Lots of features, lots of what have you, but we'll see where it goes in terms of sound. So let's just drop in. We got the good ass intro. Great little start there. Featuring Peter Cottontail, Lily K. There's a shit ton of features on here. Kira, Lanier, Floyd, BJ the Chicago Kid, produced by Peter Cottontail, Stefan Pounce, Cam Obi. Man, okay. Anyway, let's drop in. First time hearing Chance the Rapper, first time listening to Acid Rap. Track 1, it's called Good Ass Intro. We'll see if it's good or not. We'll see.
Even better than I was the last time, baby. Ooh, 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 ooh.
We back.
Nice sound there. I like that.
I'm good.
Cool.
last time, baby.
Little piano. Cool.
We back and 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 we back.
Better than I was the last time.
Raps just made me anxious, and that shit made me crazy. Them squares just made me looser, that wax just made me lazy. And I still make this song, and I'ma make another. If you ever actually hit me, better watch out for my brother. Better I'll take that deal. Gotta watch out for my mother. Get a watch with all that glitters. Come in clutters, different colors. Been a baller, been for butler, chauffeur, hit a stainer. Did I stutter? Did a ton of drugs and did better than all my alma mater. Motherfucking money dance, honey's in, Galilee. Make a joke about Leno's head and piggyback on Fallon's fleet. Balancing on sporadicity and fucking pure joy. Nightly searches for our bed, and I just came off tour with Troy. But I can't complain, I got some motherfucking
Fucking cello there, or standing bass dropping in.
You did it, you did it, you did it, you did a good ass job. You did a good ass job, and I'm good.
Wow. It's kind of cool. It's kind of cool. All the music kind of swelled in there, then spread out a bit. Nice pickup there.
Keep some X on my tongue. Keep my workout in Texas. That's just me flexing my lungs. See them showing they teeth. That's just them flapping they gums. If they biting, I'm snapping. Quack, collapsing the lung. It's just us and trust your bottom, bitch. My stuff a fucking bum. I'm the motherfucking fucking niggas fucking dumb. It's your favorite fucking album. I ain't even fucking done. I'm good.
Huh. His voice is interesting. Like, it sounds like he's fucking around, the tone of his voice. So I don't know if that's just how he sounds, or if he is fucking around and he's kind of putting this pitch on his voice. I don't know if I like that. I don't know if I like the current. The second verse wasn't so much. The first one, it felt like he was being silly. You know, kind of like this higher pitch fucking around. What do I want to say about the lyrics? Nothing. Let's keep going. I'm kind of settling this out. Let's just keep going before I start picking out lyrics. Oh, some horns dropping in there. Nice. A lot going on here. A lot. Haha. I don't know how I feel about that one. Like, I don't know. We'll see. No heart for now. Not that I dislike it, but it's right on that fence between liking it and just finding it okay. It's busy, but that's okay. I'm wondering if I do like it as an intro. You know, you're kind of setting the stage. I'm always very interested to see what an artist does for the opening song, because, you know, you're setting the tone, right, for the album. Sometimes not. Sometimes it doesn't matter. It's always so. The only word I ever say is fucking interesting. And every now and then I think, well, I should say something different. Yeah, good idea. And then I just say interesting all the time. But how about this? It's always very peculiar to me when they'll open with a song. Here's the beginning of the album, and then you go down this journey. And sometimes the opening track makes total sense. Sometimes the opening track doesn't matter at all. Doesn't matter at all. This one, kind of wild, kind of helter skelter, especially the second verse. You know, he just kind of gets into this, kicking dirt on the shirts of the lames, keep a tab on my ex, keep some X on my tongue, keep my workout in text. That's just me flexing my lungs. See them showing the teeth. That's just them flapping their gums. I did like that he picked up his speed there, the flow through there. And I'm thinking that him saying, even better than the last time, I'm good, even better than I was the last time. This is, I guess, because it's the follow-up to 10 Days. And 10 Days did really well, and so maybe now he's, you know, kind of hyping up the album better than the last time. I didn't really make a joke about Leno's hair, then piggyback on Fallon's spleen. I don't get that. What is that about? He's got some stand-up comedy material. Jay Leno's hair is where they took over. Oh, is it like a reference to Fallon piggybacking off of Leno, I guess? I don't know. I don't really pay attention to the late night scene. I don't really have anything to say about the lyrics, I suppose. There was not a whole lot that jumped out at me, except for the opening line. Rap just makes me anxious, and acid made me crazy. And that line right there fits the sound of this track. It's anxious and it's a little crazy. So let's move on to track 2. Let's see where this goes. It's called Pusha. So Genius has it as one, as 2 parts, but Spotify has it split into 2 different tracks. I'll just let it do its thing. But Pusha Man / Paranoia here. It's featuring 8 Flocks and Lily K, produced by No Such Thing, I suppose, and CJ. Yeah, okay. Track 2 is Pusha Man. Oh, some evening time bass right there.
Days. And all I got to show for it is shoes and shows and chauffeurs with road rage. Should have seen damn ass always. Still gotta let him in, no practice. Still gotta burn him in, no lacking. Still out of jams, nigga, no Jackson, no Jordan. We toe tagging. I take it to the land where the lake made of sand and the milk don't pour and the honey don't dance and the money ain't yours. Now it's just the red pills. Got a blue and a handful of Advils.
I'm your Pusha Man. I'm your Pusha Man. Pimp slapping, toe tagging. I'm just trying to fight the man. I'm your Pusha Man. I'm your Pusha Man. Pimp slapping, toe tagging. I'm just trying to fight the man. I'm your Pusha Man. I'm your Pusha Man.
And your bitch break down my weed sometimes. See my face in the streets and the tweets and the read or the red eye if you read sometimes. She got blisters on her knees, she a fiend for the D. It was only one time. One time, it was 1, 2 times. It was 2 bless me, it was 3 sometimes.
I'm having a mental duality right now because there's a big part of my brain that's trying to analyze this and break it down and understand it. And there's another part of me that's going, there's nothing to understand. It's just silly. And I think Dean was saying, and you're right up, Dean, you know, lots of just kind of charismatic, silly lines, fucking around, having fun type of thing. And there's definitely that feel, and I can feel that. So I'm trying to shove out this other part of the brain that's trying to take it seriously, because I feel like if you come into this album trying to take it seriously, you're not going to have a great time. But that's always an interesting mix, right? Of, okay, well, if you're going to make good music, then you should take it seriously and do a good job and all this other stuff. But you can do a good job of making good music while being silly about it. It's one of the things I love about JPEG Mafia. That guy, he's kind of like the inverse of this, right? Where it's just fucking chaotic and loud and grindy and distorted, and it's amazing. This is like the other side of that coin to an extent. Let's keep... Well, actually, there was a line up here that I really enjoyed. The first one. I'll take you to the land where the lake made of sand and the milk don't pour and the honey don't dance. And so, of course, the idea of the land of milk and honey, right? Where, you know, you kind of make it the promised land, whatever you want to call it. He's just talking about how, yeah, his 10 damn days, all I got to show for is shoes and shows. Chauffeurs with road rage. So he's made it, but there ain't shit there to make it for. Kind of a deal. At least so it seems. All right, let's keep rolling here. This is silly. The sound of his voice is still kind of a little maybe this is just how he sounds. Maybe this is his fucking around voice. But if he's fucking around the whole time, then that's how he's gonna sound. Anyway.
I'm your Pusha Man. I'm your Pusha Man.
I don't like that. I don't like that. And then I'm just weird. Weird. Is it supposed to cut out like this? Very strange. Well, this is your captain speaking. We've got 2 more seconds until Paranoia. Here's Paranoia. Weird gap of sound there. But, actually, let's pause and consider that. If part 2 or the next track is called Paranoia, maybe that gap in sound is supposed to represent that. Just, what the fuck's happening? What's happening? You know, paranoia in itself. So we'll allow that. Right? We'll allow that. Oh, very generous of me, right? Right. I'm being fucking super sarcastic. By the way.
Riding around with my blunt on my lips, with the sun in my eyes and my gun on my hip. Paranoia on my mind, got my mind on the fritz. But a lot of niggas dying, so my 9 with the shit. Move to the neighborhood.
Kind of cool
If they
sound.
don't stay for good, watch. Somebody will steal daddy's rollie. We call it the neighborhood, watch. Pray for a safer hood. When my paper good, watch. Captain Saberhood. Hood savior. Baby boy. Still getting ID for swishers. I'ma still watch my clothes. Still with the same money militia. I'ma still watch my pros. Trapped in the middle of the map with a little bitty rock and a little bit of rap. That with a literary knack and a little shitty mac and like literally jack.
I don't like the little ad lib. Ah! So I personally, I cannot stand blue jays. The birds, fucking annoying. I wish I lived in an area where anytime I saw a blue jay, I could just pop it because I hate them. Because they sit on the fence and they make that squawking sound. So I'm just thinking of blue jays. This is a terrible association, an unfortunate association here. So this little ad lib sound that he's putting in here, for me, it's kind of ruining the song because the rest of it I'm enjoying. I like the flow through here. Move to the neighborhood. I bet they don't stay for good. Watch. Somebody will steal daddy's rollie, call it the neighborhood watch, pray for a safer hood. So is he talking about somebody else moving in and then looking at them and going, oh, they're not going to stay? Like he can tell they're not going to stick around? I suppose so. Let's click on this annotation. New addition of anyone into his neighborhood. Yeah, okay. Yeah, sure. Okay. Pray for a safer hood with my paper good. Captain Save-A-Hood. Hood Savior. I'm enjoying his rhymes, though. I'm enjoying the words that he's using. The way he kind of flips through these verses. He's got good flow. He's cracking them up pretty well. Kind of funny. I do like that. But I don't like this fucking in the background. All I'm thinking of is blue jays sitting on my fence, pissing me off. Which is such a like old man thing to bitch about. But it's true. It's true. There you go. That's all you can do. And then this whole thing, I've been riding around with the blunt on my lips, with the sun in my eyes, my gun on my hip. I like this whole bit about the sun in my eyes because he's paranoid. And when you can't, can't see, it just amplifies that paranoia, right? But then why does he have this fucking ad lib in the background? I like this like hesitation kind of with where you soak in it here.
They murking kids. They murder kids here. Why you think they don't talk about it? They deserted us here. Where the fuck is Matt Lauer at? Somebody get Katie Couric in here. Probably scared of all the refugees. Look like we had a fucking hurricane here. Are we shooting whether it's dark or not? I mean, the days is pretty dark a lot. Down here, it's easier to find a gun than it is to find a fucking parking spot. No love for the opposition. Specifically a composition, because they never been in opposition. Getting violations from the nation, correlating you dry snitching.
Great verse. That was a great verse. Interesting.
I know you scared. You should ask us if we scared too. I know you scared. Me too. I know you scared.
Cool.
You should ask us if we scared too. It just got warm out. This the shit I've been warned about. I hope that it's storm in the morning. I hope that it's pouring out. I hate crowded beaches. I hate the sound of fireworks. And I ponder what's worse between knowing it's over and dying first. Cause everybody dies in the summer. When they say goodbyes, tell
holy
them
shit, man.
I heard everybody's dying in the summer.
Paranoia gets a heart, for sure. Really cool. This whole bit about when I wake up, I hope it's storming in the morning. I hope that it's pouring out. I hate crowded beaches, the sound of fireworks, which you could take that a different way, right? Fireworks, it sounds like gunshots often. And I ponder what's worse between knowing it's over and dying first. Because everybody dies in the summer, want to say your goodbyes, tell them why it's spring. And the weather, right? If it's fucking freezing ass cold out in Chicago, I mean, I don't know. I don't know if that deters people like, it's too cold outside. I'll try killing them tomorrow or something. I mean, who fucking knows, right? I don't know how much that matters. But it seems like that's what he's kind of going after here. I heard everybody's dying in the summer, so pray to God for a little more spring. I know you're scared. You should ask us if we're scared too. This is a cool track. I wonder what the function, what the point of this ad lib is, because it's very prominent in the first half of the song, and then it drops off. I wonder why. You know, it was present during, you know, the first opening chorus, and this first verse was talking about, you know, seeing somebody move into the hood, and, you know, they're gonna leave. There's some of the shit's gonna get stolen, then they're gonna leave, and he's praying for a safer hood. Trapped in the middle of the map with a little bitty rock and a little bit of rap. That with a literary knack and a little shitty Mac. And like literally Jack. So he's stuck there. But in the reason why I'm bringing all this up is because I'm just trying to think about the function of this like chirping, this squawking ad-lib that he's got in there. Because then it goes away. But then he starts talking. I wonder if it's like an association with the seasons, you know, maybe when it's colder out, maybe this is going to sound fucking dumb. Maybe in the summertime, in the spring, you know, the birds are out, you can hear more of the birds going on. I don't know. It feels like a reach to me. The second verse was amazing. They murking kids, they murder kids here. Why do you think they don't talk about it? They deserted us here. Where the fuck is Matt Lauer, Katie Couric? Probably scared of all the refugees. Looks like we had a fucking hurricane here. They'll be shooting whether it's dark or not. I mean, this day is pretty dark a lot. Fucking cool verse. That was a great verse. That second verse. All right, Paranoia gets a heart. So we're rolling. We're settling in here. Track, I'm gonna call it track 4. I'll just go off of what Spotify is doing here. Cocoa Butter Kisses, featuring Vic Mensa and Twista, produced by Peter Cottontail, Cam Obi. All right, track 4. Cocoa Butter Kisses. Fucking getting triggered over the sound of a fucking blue jay.
Cigarettes on cigarettes, my mama think I stink. I got burn holes in my hoodies, all my homies think it stink. I miss my cocoa butter kisses.
What are cocoa butter kisses?
I miss my cocoa butter kisses.
Sweet smell of cocoa butter, an oil commonly used in moisturizer.
Cigarettes on cigarettes, my mama think I stink. I got burn holes in my hoodies, all my homies think it stink. I miss my cocoa butter kisses. I miss my cocoa butter kisses.
Cool beat. I like the drums.
Okie dokie, alky. Keep it low key like Thor, little bro, or he'll go blow the loudy. Saudi of sour Saudi. Wiley up off peyote. Wildin' like that coyote. Put Visine inside my eyes so my grandma would fucking hug me. Generation above me. I know you still remember me. My afro look just like that is. Y'all taught me how to go hunting. Blam! Cigarettes on cigarettes. My mama think I stink. I got burn holes in my hoodies. All my homies think it's stink. I miss my cocoa butter kisses.
I like the chorus, the idea of essentially being associated with his mom. He remembers the days when he would receive these soft kisses from his mother. That was no longer the case. This verse, the way he did the rhyming schemes, the whole structure of verse 1 is really kind of cool. Okie dokie, alky, keep it low key like Thor, lil bro, or he'll blow the loudy, Saudi of sour Saudi. Which is Saudi, you know, Saudi, I guess. I don't know. Wiley up off peyote, wildin' like that coyote, Wiley coyote, of course. If I sip any candy, my belly just might be an outie. Pull up inside a Huggy, the Starsky and Hutch a Dougie. I don't know that one. This part was really fucking kind of wild. And Chuck E. Cheese's pizzas, Jesus pieces, sing Jesus love me, put Visine inside my eyes so my grandma would fucking hug me. I like the idea of his grandmother not hugging him if she thinks he's stoned.
I mean, normally you see Norma Jean with a kick it with Farmer. Phil, but these kids these days, they get so high, burn trees, smoke chlorophyll till they can't feel shit, face, this.
I love this flow.
Elevated train in the
That's
crazy
cool.
thing, got me feeling like Lauryn Hill. Miseducated, my dick delegated, rap bill, validated, said I should've never made it, probably should've been dead or in jail. Dead be dad, enough of that jazz, asshole absent up in that glass. Are we there? Yeah, ice cubes in a bone, rip, brain dead, take a tuck in the past. I think we all addicted.
Ah, good fucking flow. That was great. That was a great performance right there.
Really though.
This is a cool track. This one gets a heart. This gets a heart. Really like the drum beat in this one. And I loved how Vic folded into it.
In a Jollibee and a goofy, try hard not to be addicted to a groupie. I ended up on an album cover in the Gucci. You see, I be still a guy, but a goofy doobie. Flowing about drugs and the Uzi. That's the dual principle. Sometimes I'ma be about some hope. Sometimes I'ma wanna make a movie. And when it come to rapping fast, I'm the Higgs boson. And though my style freakish, I can still break your body down to 5 pieces like I did Voltron. Cause I'm addicted to the craft and I be off of OG. Know me, I'm the Obi-Wan Kenobi of the ghost. See, never scared of mean spirits, methamphetamine lyrics, cooling like I'm off of codeine, low key. Don't be so judgmental, even though I'm reminiscing if I don't know what I miss is. I'ma end up figuring out that it's home and my mother and my grandmother cocoa butter kisses.
Cigarettes on cigarettes, my mama think I stand.
I like how it's closing out too. It's just kind of hanging out with the beat a little bit longer.
I miss my cocoa butter kisses.
That was great. That was great. I mean, that one's got by far the most listens and no surprises at all. And you know what's really cool to me about this one is both these features, I feel like Twista and what was it, Vic Mensa, did a great job. I really like how Vic structured his flow and his rhyming scheme into the beat of the track. That was really fucking cool. And then Twista just fucking tore through. That was a great flow. And when it comes to rapping fast, I'm the Higgs boson. That's great. Higgs boson is the particle. It's like the initial particle, that gives other particles mass and substance. Often referred to as the God particle. So it's kind of like the core structure of all existence, right? So great line right there. I like that. Because I'm addicted to the craft and I be off of OG. Know me, I'm the Obi-Wan Kenobi of the dope. See? Never scared of mean spirits. Methamphetamine lyrics. Cooler like I'm off of codeine, low key. Don't be so judgmental even though I'm reminiscing. If I don't know what I miss. If I don't know what I miss is, I ended up finding. I can't even fucking read it. And what's cool, I always laugh at myself and enjoy the fact that I'll struggle to read the lyrics as these guys go fucking blazing through them, you know? It's really quite impressive. What I like about this track, though, is there's this... It's fun to listen to, and it's kind of upbeat and great tempo, great flow, all this other stuff, but there's a deeper layer to it that you'll miss if you're not really kind of clicking to the lyrics. And just this idea of his mother, his grandmother... They won't hug him because he stinks because they're smoking all the time. And you've got this bridge. I think we're all addicted. It's all about just smoking and smoking and smoking. And there's a little bit of melancholy in the chorus. I miss my cocoa butter kisses. My mom won't fucking hug me because I'm addicted to pot. So, and I like it. It's just kind of subtle. It's just there. It's off to the side. It just adds another layer to the song. Fucking cool jam. That gets a heart. All right, that's 2 hearts in a row. Let's move on to track 5, which is called Juice. Produced by Nate Fox. And let's drop in.
Thirsty, try the juice. I know I'm crystal. My nitty bag, my kitty boots. I got the juice. 10 old Chatham's on. Foolies glad I'm
that
on.
fucking
Even my haters
anthem.
kinda glad I'm on. Rest in peace to my vagabond. Rapper, song, singer, suspended, subpoenaed for misdemeanors. Dreamer, held back asses, Loki still a deer. And I still sick of both squad. Ran for my broke. Got city on the come up. Shot that nigga Sosa. Shot my nigga Fat Trail. Shot my nigga Joseph. I got the juice. I got the juice. I got the juice.
I'm very torn on this one. One half, for whatever reason, I'm really associating these guys, Chance here. Chance the rapper. I have to say the rapper, right? There's something about this that makes me think of Blind Melon. I feel like it's the way he's performing vocally. And for those of you who are unaware of Blind Melon, you've probably heard the song No Rain. That was like their one big hit. But they had multiple albums before the singer died of heroin. And I've always been a fan of Blind Melon. I listen to Blind Melon, not all the time, but every now and then I'll put on a Blind Melon album. I just enjoy them. there's something about him. The way, I think, what was it? Shannon Hoon, I think that was his name, the singer. Just something about the way he sang. He just, you could tell, just kind of fucking around and playing, which is kind of the whole point of music, right? We play music. But there was always this element of silliness to it. And I'm getting the same thing from Chance. The problem is I kind of half like it and I half don't. And I don't really know why. I haven't settled on if I'm into this guy or not. I liked the opener, but then when it got into the verse, I wasn't really enjoying the verse. He's got that fucking ad-lib sound going. I kind of don't like the chorus. But anyway, I'm just surprised. I wanted to mention this Blind Melon thing because it doesn't make any sense to me at all. But my brain, there's some sort of parallel that exists there.
One sentence more, maybe I just gotta get suspended more. Hashtag it, get mentions for it. Make you love it, get it trending more. And then act humble, hit some bull that some dude mumble. Wanting to jump do it, but let that nigga punk you. Knowing bitch niggas wanna bring guns to the rumble.
I like this.
But I love y'all souls. Don't let the juice spill.
But it's kind of weird too.
Do you feel good enough to pop the pop bitch in the Blue Hills yacht? That one. Drown in the juice, nigga. 100 proof get found in the youth, nigga. Stop with all the trying to introduce, nigga. Everybody know you do, you the new nigga. How's it feel to be you? Yo, no say. I ain't really been myself since ride past. I ain't really need that shop class. I ain't really been weak since pop smash. I'm a genius, a motherfucking pop smash. Hit Sensei, Master Jack and Lindsay Wiley.
Wild, dude. Love the piano there. That's fucking great.
And then everybody wanna sip. To the juice bill, everybody wanna bib. And then everybody wanna dip. Told you I ain't worried, I ain't scared of the boot. All you can do is spit a verse of the truth. Merge the mixture with the carrots, the fruits, and the thirst is the worst. The curse of the juice.
Love that piano part. Love the piano part. It's just, it's weird, man. I enjoy it and I don't. There's elements of it that I like. I like that it's just kind of fucking around and they're having fun. But it's also just kind of clunky, kind of bumpy and awkward.
Yup.
What is juice? Let's nail this. Juice is a term referring to respect and power. The term was popularized by the 92 movie Juice, starring Tupac. I never saw that. I'm aware of that. I've never seen it. Chance has been steady coming up and giving respect to the artists that paved the way for him. Alternatively, Chance's music is also thirst-quenching juice for the masses that want quality new music. I like the way he writes. I like the way he raps. I like it that he's fucking around. You know, I was thinking as we were going through the final part of this song, I was kind of wondering, okay, I'm not really getting into this, and why is that? Because I'll get into some of the really experimental stuff, right? Like Injury Reserve, I like JPEG Mafia, I like, and that's kind of way out there sometimes. Death Grips is fucking wild. This is like the experimental side, but just being silly, you know? And so why isn't it clicking like those guys do? Why am I okay with the experimental, fucking loud, abrasive, maybe it's just a metal thing, I don't know, but there are parts of it that I do enjoy. Let's keep moving. Let's just keep moving. The next track is called Lost. It's featuring No Name. Cool. I like her. Produced by Nate Fox. Interesting ride so far. Very interesting. All right, here we go. Track 6, Lost. There's been some good production.
My druggie, love me when I'm ugly, hug me when I'm bummy, scummy. I'm your hubby, let's get lost.
Cool. Very cool sound.
Damn, I'm in so deep. Probably cause you're empty.
Oh, nice.
You can't even speak. Damn, your mouth so minty. Ooh, your mama hate me. Daddy wouldn't let you. If he ever met me, if he ever met you, put that shit behind us and put this in your sinus. Mine is all up in my gums. Damn, I need a minute. I let go. She fell in love, it fell apart. I let go. She met her match, I let her match. She let her match, she let me smoke. Yeah, me mad petty, yeah, me bogus. Yeah, me know. Yeah, she knew too. It made her love it.
Interesting, man. I'm in so deep, probably because you're empty. That is a fucking killer line. That right there. Sometimes, you get these great lines where in 8 words they say a fucking book's worth of information. And that is one of those lines right there. And then especially when you start putting in this element of like trying to fix somebody. You can't even speak. Your mouth's so minty. Your mama hate me. Dad wouldn't let you. If he ever met me, if he ever met you. Fucking killer line right there. Put that shit behind us and put this in your sinus. Mine is all up in my gums, minus all that shit it's lined with. So they're just fucking snorting, right? They're fucking rubbing it in their mouth. You've been scratching, you've been feeding. I'm going to fix you. I'm going to fuck you. I'm going to get rid of them demons. It's my druggie. When I'm ugly, hug me. Damn, I need a minute. All right, I loved this little rhyming scheme. I need a minute. All right, let go. Let's go. She fell in love. It fell apart. All right, let go. She met her match. I let her match. She lit her match. She let me smoke. I like the way this guy writes. I really do. And even his vocal performance, I'm enjoying it. This is a cool track. Trippy, though. Ain't no partners on this trip, and lose yourself in my room and find yourself in my grip. That's kind of wild. Look, there's an annotation, but find yourself in my grip. That word, grip, is, especially when you think of like somebody who's addicted, somebody who's fighting demons and all this other stuff, it's almost like trading one addiction for another type of a thing, maybe. I don't know. Let's keep rolling. This is kind of a cool song.
I blessed myself inside your arms one day. Swear to God, there I was when a dress and the silver buttons fade away. Miss Mary mattress, geriatrics, fuck me into open caskets. I wanna die with this. I wanna stop seeing my psychiatrist. She said, pill, pop, baby girl, cause I promise you tweaked. The empty bottle, loneliness, this happiness you seek, the masochism that you preach. Practice, backflip, tragic actress on a movie with no screen. When the only time he loves me is naked in my dream.
Let's get low.
Love the production. I'm so glad I mentioned disliking that ad-lib early into this video, because now we can all laugh every time I'm triggered by it. Lost gets a heart. Let's go through No Name's verse, because it kind of incredible and a little esoteric, which is what she's great at. It's been a long time since I've listened to her. Telephone was the album I did. I have not done, Room 23, I believe, is her other album. I blessed myself inside your arms one day. One day. Swear to God, there I was when the dress and the silver buttons fade away. Miss Mary Mattress geriatrics fucked me into open caskets. I want to die with this. So there's all these annotations. I'm not going to click on anything. I'm just going to do my own, trying to comprehend this. And then if I'm wrong, I'm wrong, and cool. But it sounds like, hoping to stay with this person until she's old and she dies. I want to stop seeing my psychiatrist. She said, pill pop, baby girl, because I promise you tweaked the empty bottled loneliness. Is happy you seek the masochism that you preach. Masochism being self-inflicted pain. I want pain. I want pain, right? That's the masochist. But that's that's obviously a contradiction to somebody who's also seeking happiness. Oh, well, not necessarily a contradiction, because if the masochist wants pain, then seeking happiness is to seek pain. But then you're seeing a psychiatrist and you're popping pills. This empty bottled loneliness. That's fucking great line. Practice backflips, tragic actress on a movie with no screen. When the only time he loves me is naked in my dreams. So it's like this longing for this person. I think the verse, since it starts out, I bless myself inside your arms one day. she's longing for this person who isn't there. I don't know. Cool verse. Well written. I don't fully understand it. I probably got half of it wrong. All right. Well, it's been a ride. It's been a ride. Let's move on to track 7, which is Everybody's Something featuring Saba, who I've not done. I know. I got to do Care For Me. I know. I got to do all of them. I have 422 albums left. I'll get to them. I'll get to all of them. BJ the Chicago Kid, produced by DJ Ozone. Let's drop in. Track 7, Everybody's Something.
What's good, and what's good evil, and what's good gangsters, and what's good people, and why God phone die every time that I call on them. If his son had a Twitter, wonder if I would follow him. Swallow them synonyms like cinnamon, cinnabon. Keep all them sentiments down to a minimum. Studious, gluteus, maxim models is sending home. Pics of they Jenny Talia, tallied up 10 of them. I slurp too many painkills down, I'm off a lot. I got a lot of off days, but it ain't often that I'm off the clock. Y'all know what I mean? I got the Chicago blues. We invented rock before the Stones got through. Nice to see you 5 the New Year. Little finger Uncle Samuel. After weighted dice and hitting stains on birthday candles. I know somebody loves my ass. Cause they help me beat my demons' ass.
This line is amazing. Shooting death with weighted dice. So shooting, rolling dice, but the dice are weighted. So, every time you go out or whatever, it's a roll of the dice if you're going to live or not. I like that line. That's good. That's good. We're about halfway in. And I think, I'm going to do everything I can to be as open-minded with this guy as possible. I'm going to listen to the whole album, obviously. You're going to do the music videos. But I think what's going on, I'm starting to settle into... I like that he's clever. I like the way he writes. I like the way he raps. I'm just not into it. That's kind of where I'm at. It's one of those things. There's this great documentary called It Might Get Loud. And it's centered around 3 guitars. And there's one part where they're talking to this one guy and he's like, the jazz blues guitars can listen to, the fucking metal guy and he can understand, okay, yeah, this is great, what's going on, but it's just not his thing, and I feel like that's where I'm at right now with Chance. Maybe he'll win me over. It's cool. I like what he's doing. I appreciate what he's doing, but it's just not my thing so far. So let's keep rolling though.
Everybody, somebody's everything. I know you're right. Nobody's nothing. That's right. I used to tell hoes I was dark light or off-white, but I'd fight if a nigga said that I talk right. And both my parents was black, but they saw it fit that I talk right. When my drawers hit, but my hard head stayed in the clouds like a lost kite.
Like Cassius duck in the draft, and now the fight is over. The type that love from a distance,
nice
not
line.
the type that told her. Spent 3 days on the rap, trash it and type it over. With babies on the block, underarms like fighting odors. Coppers and quotas hold your head like 2 pockets tall. Obviously they are on a come up. With better chances tobogganing in the fucking summer. Concoctions for the bad days and a condom for the good ones. All odds against us, we trying to get lucky. Doper than lucky. Yo, ain't it happy? That's only a tugging. Like Satan masturbating. Shit come hot, but y'all still love me. How far the time it did be? Maybe I'm adopted. That'll explain why. All of my shit been so timeless.
Everybody, somebody's everything.
So I was listening to the rest of the song right after I said I just wasn't quite into it. Then the question is, well, okay, but why? Why is that? I think the one issue I'm having is I feel like he's trying to do both, where he's like, this song is great. And if you take it seriously, it's an incredible song. But then he does these things where he's acting like he's not taking it seriously. And I feel like it kind of just ruins it in a sense. He's got this great fucking chorus. Everybody's somebody's everything. Nobody's nothing. And it's a great message. It's a great lyric. but then he kind of puts these weird sounds in it. He fucks around with his voice a little bit, and it's like, do you want me to take this seriously or not? Because I'll do one or the other, but I can't, personally, just for me, just as a listener, I can't do both. I can't take this seriously and go, it's a joke at the same time. And every now and then he puts in these elements where it feels like he's just, oh, this is all just a joke. Okay, well then don't take it seriously, you know? That fucking line from Saba. You're ending happy, that's only a tugging. Like Satan masturbating, shit come out hot. But y'all still love me. That was a fucking amazing line. Amazing line. Spent 3 days on the rap, trash it and type it over with babies on the block, underarms, like they're carrying them under the arm, like fighting odors. That right there paints such an image. Because somebody carrying a baby like that does not, well, I don't want to say does not want the baby, but like they're fucking exhausted. Like it's luggage, basically. It's not a baby. It's not a child. It's not something. It's a fucking weight under their arm. So that paints a hell of an image right there. Like Cassius ducking the draft and now the fight is over. That's a cool fucking line too. Cassius Clay, of course, Muhammad Ali, great boxer. Great fucking line right there. Nice to see you, Father New Year, middle finger, Uncle Samuel. That one gets a heart. Honestly, and that probably sounds fucking weird to you guys after everything I've said on this track, but that one, I like that song. Gonna give it more listens. Gonna give this album multiple listens. We'll see where I end up with it. But man, I'm just very split. And like I was saying earlier, how, okay, either my analytical brain is doing this and my humorous brain is doing this. They keep colliding together because I think Chance keeps bringing these two elements together of serious and silly. And it's hard to do. And I feel like he's not doing it that well, but maybe he is. I don't know. Let's keep rolling. Let's not get hung up on it. Track 8 is called Interlude. That's Love, produced by Ludwig, however you pronounce the last name. Track 8, Interlude.
Yeah.
So I kind of like this. When he's fucking around, I'm cool with it.
What's better than tripping is falling in love. What's better than Letterman, Leno Fallon, and all the above? What's better than popping bottles, trying to ball in a club? Is the first caveman pops with his son ball in a club. What's better than paper is ball in a dog. What's better than followers is actually falling in love. What's better than yelling is hollering love. What's better than rhymes, nickels, dimes, and dollars and dubs? Is dialing up your darling just for calling her up.
Yeah.
It ain't nothing better than falling in love.
This is fucking great.
I see you come back and forth. You hit the nail right on top of the head. That's love.
Cool.
That's love.
Very cool.
That's love. That's love. Say that's love. Oh, that's love. I love you.
Cool song. This gets a heart.
That's love. That's love. That's love. That's love. That's love.
So, I'm going to do my best to be objective here, okay? Because obviously it's my own personal hang-up that I hate Blue Jays, and I hate the sound that they make. And my mind associating his little ad-libs with Blue Jays is my own thing, right? Obviously that's not helping my enjoyment for the album, but that's also my own thing. So we'll take those two bits out. But it is hilarious to me that this whole track is an example of everything that I enjoy about Chance the Rapper so far. Just a beautiful song, great writing, great rhymes, everything's great. Great fucking song. And again, this is just me, it's just personal. Those two sounds, it was fucking perfect. I love the fact, I was like, that was great. And then he hits me with that Blue Jay squawk that I can't stand. Oh my God, man. Oh my God. It's too funny. Way too funny. Let's go through the lines, because this is a fucking fantastic song. What's better than tripping is falling in love. Let's see. What's better than popping bottles trying to ball in the club is the first caveman pops with his son ball in a club. That's fucking great, man. Playing baseball with your kid. That's better than popping bottles in the club. Fuck yeah, it is. Fuck yeah, it is. What's better than paper is balling it up. What's better than followers is actually following in love. Better than eating is feeding your fam. What's better than meetings is missing meetings to meet with your fam. Fucking love it. I just love the fact that he's taking so many elements of fame and business and all this other shit and saying, no, that shit is not important. Being with your family, being with the children, that's the best thing. Great song. Love Interlude. I can, it's my own hang up, this whole fucking squawk sound that I don't like. So I easily overlook that. That's not a problem for me. But it is hilarious that he keeps making the sound that I do not like. Jack 9 is called Favorite Songs, featuring Childish, Gambino, produced by Nate Fox. Let's drop in. Cool kind of echoey guitar. Interesting.
Jolly raunchy rap, bang bang bang, ski. She do that thing for 3 retweets. The album feel like 92. Then take that bump for he 3P. Chance hold, I said, cruising on that LSD. Ask yourself about my deal, he look back, said, hell yeah, let's see. This shit my favorite song. You just don't know the words, but I still fuck with you. You just ain't never heard. It go like count that stack, pop that captain, down that jack. All my niggas hit that zit, and all my ladies mount that bitch. My jam, this my jam.
Oh, my jam. Cool flow here.
Well, I still bang with you, hang with you, sit drink with you, as long as I can sing with you. Like my jam is my jam.
It's my jam, it's my jam. So pause real quick for the transition. I could see this one being a big hit like live, right? Everybody can just kind of bounce around to the chorus. This is my jam, this is my jam, this is my jam. I don't know if this is my jam. You know what's interesting is earlier I was talking about how I like how he's writing in his structure and he is different. He is unique in his rapping style. There's been a couple times where I felt like he's pretty closely emulating Eminem in his style. Not on this song, but I think on one of the verses, maybe for Everybody's Something. I think that one. There was a couple, and there was another one too. I didn't mention it. I know biting is a huge faux pas in the hip hop scene, and so I don't want to accuse somebody of doing that. But I'm starting to notice his style. It is unique how he breaks it down and does certain things, but I'm starting to kind of notice his style. And as the uniqueness wears off, I suppose, like, the novelty of how he raps, because I like it. But now I'm getting used to it, and now I'm kind of like, I don't know if I like it anymore. And so why is that, right? I hate to say this. I fucking hate saying this because it immediately goes into a conversation that is a pointless conversation in my mind. But basically, when I listen to this guy, I go, yeah, he's cool, but I'd kind of rather listen to MF Doom because I feel like MF Doom does this way better. And the reason why I hate saying that is because you can take that argument, apply it to any fucking song, any artist, any album, and all it does is wash out and go, okay, well, so this is the only album you'll ever listen to ever, right? Because it's the best. And I hate that argument. It's really annoying to me. I don't like that. However, that's the situation I find myself in currently, where I like his playfulness, I like what he's doing, but really, I love MF Doom. That's kind of where I'm at. Let's hear what Childish Gambino has to say here.
Niggas, please be focused. That Bino, you know this. He rep the homososis. You know I'm from that zone 6. You know I rep that stone shit. You know your hood is so clear as God as my witness. This Will Smith spit real shit. I'ma be that. CG busy getting where the weed at. Bought your girl some new knee pads. You fucking with me, Fiji bags. My stars, peek at. She said, it's my favorite song on my purse. Now she on the float, dropping like it's high. You blast this shit in Abercrombie when your work is finished. Your mom won't play it in the car cause it got cursing in it. Your boy like, I'm the one who showed you he won his percentage.
It go like count that stack, Drop that captain down that jet. All my niggas hit that zit. And all my ladies round that bitch. My jam, this my jam.
It's my jam, it's my jam. It's my jam. I don't know if that one gets a heart. I'm very, this whole album has been very tough for me. This has been the most challenging, not in the sense of like disliking it, but like being torn. There's a big chunk of me that is enjoying what's going on here. Big chunk of me. And then there's this other half that's just like, no, not into it. And so really what I'm trying to do is I go from song to song. I'm just trying to discern, okay, but why? You know, that's always the question. Why? Because like we all know, it's okay to not like songs, not like music. There's no expectation to like everything, right? But I think myself in this position, hip-hop journey, exploring artists, albums, if you don't like something, it's allowed, but you got to articulate why, you know? And sometimes it's difficult to do on the first listen. Sometimes you hear stuff for the first time and you go, but on the fifth time, you're like, oh, no, this is my jam, you know? That's what happened to me with Damn by Kendrick Lamar. I remember walking away from that album going, holy shit, there's a Kendrick Lamar album I don't like. And then it turned out to basically be my favorite one after spending more time with it. This is a different experience for different reasons. So I'm not going to put a heart on this one right now. We'll see if it grows on me. Let's move on to track 10, which is called, I'm hoping it's Nana. If it's a lot of na, I don't know if I'm going to like that. It's featuring Action Bronson, produced by Brandon Deshay. And I think it actually did start. I got to back. Okay, here we go. Here is track 10, Nana. The fucking Blue Jays squawk. It's just everywhere, and it's driving me insane.
Introducing chance the ruthless trip shrooms and lucid dreams is lucid, loosely based on music. Swallow my mucus, hope your pussy get herpes and your ass get lupus. Deuces, shoot shit.
No. No. Don't like this. Don't like this at all. This is everything I don't like about Chance the Rapper. That right there.
Acid, get it? Acid melts through plastic. I spit fired. Pat my palate. Talking paper. If this was work, I get hired. Part of my mishaps. Bourbon get murdered. Farting get bitch slapped like bourbon mixed with Jack.
Oh God. So I'm laughing because I fucking hate this song. I hate everything about this song. I can't stand this fucking song. And I'm kind of worried. There's 4 more tracks. But I'm kind of glad this came up because earlier I was saying, okay, so I was kind of describing very, very poorly of getting used to his rapping style and as the novelty wears off, losing interest in it. This is kind of a good example of that. I like how he writes. I like what he's doing, but I'm starting to get to a point where I feel like he's just trying to make something fancy out of nothing in a sense. Like dreams is lucid, loosely based on music. Swallow my mucus. Hope your pussy get herpes. Hope your ass get lupus. And that's clever, but it's almost like clever for the sake of being clever, which in my opinion defeats the cleverness. Like, it's like someone telling you all the time, oh, I'm super funny. I'm so funny. Like you, oh God, I'm just so funny. And it's like, when you tell people you're funny or you tell people that you're a badass or you tell people that, it destroys that. It actually removes from that. And cleverness is the same way. Like being clever, there has to be some subtlety to it, in my opinion. You can't just all the time, everything I do is clever and clever, because it's like, stop it, you know? And that's how I feel about this. And the fucking chorus, oh my God. I hate it. The fucking Blue Jay squawk. I hate it. It's amazing. This is fun. It's important. It is important. There was a conversation that came up the other day, actually recently in Discord, about how, for the most part, I like everything, which has not been entirely true. There's been some albums I'm just not really into. But I think the people who have the opinion, oh, I just like everything, you got to remember, too, I'm being recommended the albums like the very best of hip hop. So, liking everything or liking most of it shouldn't be that much of a surprise because I'm being suggested amazing albums, I don't like this. Let's keep going. Jesus, it's so awful.
I got a team of hoes like past Summit. I look like Arnold Schwarzenegger.
That's funny.
In a black Hummer. I splash summer like a fast brother. With a number on his back, ain't no fumbling. In fact, I'm back, acid in my hat. Shooting past the gaddis at the bottom of the river in a plastic bag. My new shorty got a gymnastic bag. 87 Emerald Green on the classic Jag. It's me.
God. So bad. Oh my God. Oh my God. Wow. And I don't want to shit on this too hard because I think they're fucking around. That's the whole point, right? You're not supposed to take it seriously. And I was saying earlier how sometimes I'm having a hard time with the track because it seems like we're taking it seriously, but then we get this splash of silliness, and so it ruins us. This is all silliness, but it's just fucking terrible. Now, there's some great lines in here. There are some good lines. Got a team of hoes like Pat Summitt. Oh, no, who's Pat Summitt? I was thinking Pat Sajak from fucking Wheel of Fortune. I don't know who Pat Summitt is. Pat Summitt was the coach at the University of Tennessee's Lady Vols. Okay. That's still funny, though. I like that. Pat Sajak may have been funnier. Oh, God. Wow. It's almost refreshing, though, having a song I just fucking despise. That is auto skip. No questions asked. Holy shit. All right, let's move on to track 12 track 11 called Smoke Again. It's featuring Absol. Control System. I like Control System, but I just didn't really get into it. So that's actually an example of one of the albums. It was cool. I feel like, I don't know, maybe I just didn't understand it well enough or something like that. Anyway, here we go. Track 11, Smoke Again. Absol and produced by Blended Babies. Okay. Hopefully that's just like a race thing and not like putting babies in a blender. Oh my God. Oh my God.
Talk to on the phone again. Leaving the AM on the road again. So bitch, let's fuck so I can smoke again. I gotta smoke again. I got shit to do.
Who's smoking in my car? It's that nigga Cheno, aka Mr. Bennett, aka Tony Montano. I got some folks in Lowen, I got some folks in Sino, aka 100 De Niro's. You ever seen Casino? I just got back with Bino. I got a bitch, but she know her friends then did the Dino. That's that Chicago lingo. Flame it hot with cheese and a kiwi mystic. My dick won't even collar, cause she left all that lipstick. Niggas be on dirty, that's why I stay on petty.
Talk to on the phone again. Leaving the AM on the road again. So bitch, let's fuck so I can smoke again. I gotta smoke again. I got shit to do. Now talk to on the phone again.
So we might be too far gone at this point. I don't like this one either. Like, there's elements that he's doing well. Again, I mean, I think he's a great writer. Well, not great writer. He's a good writer. I like what he's doing lyrically. I mean, he's putting the work in. He's making it interesting to hear. But this altered pitch on his voice here through the chorus. I even talked to him on the phone again, leaving the AM on the road again. So bitch, let's fuck. I can smoke. Like, I've really, the previous track, Nana, whatever the fuck you call it, has like ruined me. But there's a lot of elements in this one that I'm not into either. Let's just keep rolling. Like this.
Killing in the hood like Trayvon. Shopping like I got a coupon. Saving like I got a cape on. Crack
funny.
Dressed like a nigga had 8 proms. Tell Shorty I made change and I made it and I napalm. Trippy shit to watch. Drugs while on the clock. Acid on the face. That's a work of art.
God. Jesus, dude. I hate this chorus. I fucking hate this chorus.
How about you? No dat, but I'll take a pound or two. No doubt, like Gwen Stefani's group. Look, let me put my mouth where you potty, boo. Yeah, them niggas pissed, need potty train. They movement shit, that's a potty train. She ain't left yet, but she probably came. We kicked it, then I scored. Soccer game. Yeah. She was a phony goalie. I got great aim, no, don't insult me. I'll give it to you straight, this is what she told me. My name's Solo, cause I'm the one and only. She only got you as a nigga on the side. That's a nigga on the side of a side bitch. Then we got out of Dodge, like them Dukes of Hazzard. Music and tabs of Lucy. Take your chance with this rapper.
I'll let it play out. We'll go over Absol's verse a bit. That was kind of, there's some good shit in there. Let's go through Absol's thing here. No doubt, like Gwen Stefani's group. Sure. Okay. Let me put my mouth where you potty, boo. Then people pissed. They need potty training. They movement shit like it's a potty train. So that's like I like that line. That's pretty good. She ain't left yet, but she probably came. Oh shit. We kicked it. Then I score. Soccer game. She was a phony goalie. I've got great aim. I don't really understand that part. Let's click on that one. Solo is using a soccer metaphor to describe how good his game is with the ladies. Sure, a phony goalie is a goal that is really easy to score, although this girl was going to have sex with him anyway, he assures a listener. Sometimes I hate these annotations. I mean, the explanation is correct, but could we just not write it in Reddit format, please? That would be nice. I'll give it to you straight. This is what she told me. My name's Solo, because I'm the one and only. She only got you as a person on the side. That's a person on the side of a side bitch. I like that. I like that. Like, I'm hooking up with this girl, but she's just on my side, my side bitch or whatever. And apparently you are her side bitch. That's good. That's good. I did not like that track at all. Smoke again. No, I will not. Actually, I will not smoke again. Track 12. It's called Acid Rain. It's produced by Jake One. Let's drop in track 12.
Kicked off my shoes, stripped acid in the rain. Wore my jacket as a cape and my umbrella as a cane. The richest man rocks the snatchless necklace. Spineless bitches in backless dresses.
Oh, nice line.
All my feelings on my sleeveless. My weed seedless, my trees leafless. I miss my diagonal grilled cheeses. And back when Mike Jackson was still Jesus.
Fuck yeah.
Before I believed in not believing in. Yeah, I inhale. Who believed in me not breathing in? Cigarettes ain't smile, all covered in sin. My big homie died young, just turned older than him. I seen it happen, I seen it happen, I see it always. He still be screaming, I see his demons in empty hallways. I tripped to make the fall shorter.
Wow.
4 quarter was just a tall order. And I'm hungry, I'm just not that thirsty. As of late, all my verses seem not so versy. And all my words just mean controversy. Took the team up off my back like that's not your jersey. Stressing, pulling my hair out, hoping I don't get picked. All this medicine in me, hoping I don't get sick. Damn, that acid burn when it clean, yeah.
Wow.
I still miss being a senior and performing at all those open mic events. Eyes closed, seeing arenas. And I still get jealous of Vic. And Vic's still jealous of me. But if you touch my brother, all that anti-violent shit goes out the window along with you and the rest of your team. I am a new man. I am sanctified. Oh, I am holy. I have been baptized. I have been born again. I am the white light. Rain, rain, don't go away.
That was great. That was fucking great. That was a great fucking song. That gets a heart, for sure. Acid Rain absolutely gets a heart. I wonder, from what I understand, he was pretty young when he made this. And I wonder if when he was making this album, you know, you're young, your previous mixtape, 10 Days, I think is what it's called. You know, it does well. People are excited about it. There's buzz. You know, you want to, oh shit, okay. And I wonder if you get so scared that, because I've done this before with so I like to write. I used to write quite a bit. I've since stopped basically since doing this channel. A lot of what I was doing, I used to work night shift, and so I would write at night when I was off work, because I didn't really fully swing back to day shift. I would kind of stay on like a swing shift. I'd go to bed at like 1 or 2 in the morning and get up, 8 or 9. So I could still see the family, obviously, but keep my rotation sleeping. So when they went to bed, house was quiet. It was just me. I could focus and I would write. And there were times when I would write, and I remember like taking it seriously, but also like, oh, I'm just fucking around. And it was like this built-in defense mechanism of I'm doing this, I'm trying to do as well as possible, but I'm also just fucking around, so that if nobody likes it, oh, it's okay, I'm just fucking around type of thing. I wonder if that's happening here. I wonder if, and I mean, obviously this album's 10 years old and it's all said and done, but I'm just curious if in his mind, Chance the Rapper had these feelings of, oh, fuck, expectations are kind of high. I wonder if I can deliver. I don't know. If I take it seriously and it flops, that's going to hurt. If you really put yourself out there and you really just give it your all and it doesn't do well, but you did the best you could, that's a hard one. That's a hard loss to take. It's easy to lose when you weren't trying that hard. That's an easier loss to take. Whatever, I wasn't even fucking trying, right? But when you try and then fail, that's a hard one. So I mention all that because there's been songs where it's like, this song is great, but then there's this kind of splash of silliness. This song is great. He just fucking does it, takes it seriously, great verse. I didn't pause. I usually like to try and pause at least once in the middle, but I didn't want to interrupt the verse. This is a fucking great song. Spineless bitches in backless dresses. Great line right there. What are my feelings on my sleeveless, my weed seedless, my trees leafless? I wonder if that's a money tree shade type of thing. I don't know. I miss my diagonal grilled cheeses. He misses the previous life that he used to have, back when Michael Jackson was still Jesus. Back before I believed in not believing. I inhale, who'd believe I'm not breathing in. This part was incredible. Big homie died young, just turned older than him. I seen it happen. I see it always. He still be screaming, I see his demons in empty hallways. That shit, like just reading that gives me goosebumps. Legit. That is incredible. I tripped to make the fall shorter. Fall quarter was just a tall order. And I'm hungry. I'm just not that thirsty. As of late, all my verses seem not so versy. All my words just mean controversy. And so this portion through here is really kind of what got me onto this idea of, I wonder if he built in this silliness into the album subconsciously or overtly, who knows, as a sort of defense mechanism. I mean, imagine just being a fucking kid, trying to make an album, and you've got these fans and they're all excited and all this. That's not easy. I can't imagine the fucking stress that goes into that. So, for the fans of Chance the Rapper who are probably upset at this reaction, I mean, I apologize. I'm trying to be as open as I can about it. I'm trying not to just shit on it. Hopefully I haven't done that. I feel like I'm being pretty open, but I got a lot of respect for the guy. I do. I really do. I mean, this is incredible. And really, I think it kind of makes the other songs that I don't like, it makes it even harder, because here's his capability. Here's what he can do. This is an incredible song. All this medicine in me, hoping I don't get sick, right? And how do you get sick off of medicine? Well, he's fucking coping, right? He's self-medicating. So of course, all that shit, but just a great play on words right there. Making all this money, hoping I don't get rich, because people still get bodied for foams. Sometimes, and you've got that pause. Sometimes the truth don't rhyme. It's just fucking incredible. This is a great song. Acid Rain is a great song. Sometimes the lies get millions of views. Funerals for little girls, is that appealing to you? From your cubicle desktop what a beautiful view. Fucking fire. That is so good. I mean, it's awful, but that's why it's so good. Because that is just painful truth. The painful pill to swallow type of a thing. I think love is beautiful too. Building forts from broken dams. What a Hoover could do. This is yellow. You can build shelter from the shrapnel of burnt bridges. Word to the sons of Jeff Fort Larry Hoover. Okay, so something happened there. For future Hoopers dead from Rugers, shooting through the empty alley could have thrown him an alley-oop, helping him do good in school. This song is fucking phenomenal. Phenomenal track. This is my favorite off the album, Acid Rain, for sure. And Cocoa Butter Kisses was good too. Fantastic. I'm glad I've kept going. You know, I'm sure some of you are going, Bob, why even listen to it if you don't like it? No, it's not like I dislike everything. It's not like I hate the whole thing. There's a couple tracks I don't like, obviously, but cool. Fucking Acid Rain is phenomenal. Great song. Let's move on to track 13, which is called Chain Smoker, produced by Nate Fox, and we'll drop in.
Sound like a Prince song. Motherfucking mother, shut your mouth. Still a chain smoking, name dropping, good looking, motherfucking mother,
shut your mouth. What is that? Not Flash. I can't remember the answer.
Somebody pray for the guy, oh Lord. I wonder what Michael's on. Son, jamming, new and share, rapping, trapping, tripping, sitting, slipping, gluing, chewing, Michael.
Good flow.
Should've died, yelling, YOLO was a lion, you a lion, wonder why you wanna die so young. Still a chain smoking, name dropping. Rain broken, Frank Ocean, listening, stay in, satin, wood, grain, gripping, pain, tripping, mother, shut your mouth. This part right here, right now, right here, this part my shit. I played it so loud in the bar, I forget to park my whip. I lean back and spark my shit. I turn up, I talk my shit. Hope you love all of my shit. I hope you love all of my shit.
This is good. I like this track. Chainsmoker gets a heart too. I like this one too. This is fucking good, man. See, and again, when he's taking himself seriously, basically I just say it to be one or the other. Either take yourself seriously or be silly. But when those two mesh together, it doesn't work for me. So this one, again, you know, he's just taking himself seriously. He's fucking doing it really well. This is really good. Really good. Somebody pray for the God. Oh, Lord, I wonder what Michael's on. Son jamming to his shit, rapping, trapping, tripping Sid, and sniffing glue and chewing Vicodin. Should have died. Yelling YOLO was a lie, and you're a liar. Wonder why you a liar. Wonder why you want to die so young. And I'm afraid that this one right here might be the last time I write a song. A lot of people want to go out a bang. I'm not trying to go out at all, so I ain't trying to go out at all. I like that too. Good little, you know, the double meaning laid out both ways. I got a lot of ideas still want to throw out the door. Motherfucking shut your mouth. Shaft. That's it. Shaft, not Flash. Shaft. I knew it was. Yeah, that's a good. I like that little play right there on words. Shaft. He's not saying it, but you guys know what I mean. This part right here, right now, right here, this part, my shit, I play it so loud in the car, I forget to park my whip. That's great. That's great. And then verse 2, why toss my filter when she's saving my life? The same shit that kills us always feels so right. That's why I pray to the dealer, God know who he be. Truth be told, he juiced me, introduced me to the Lucy Leaf. I seen the light, I lost my lighter. Big flick, kick the habit and the bucket, fuck your supplier. What is this about? While preparing to smoke, Chance looks for his lighter, can't find it, stops to wonder if it's a signal from God to quit smoking. Oh, interesting. I didn't consider that. I didn't consider that at all. Okay. Interesting. Huh. Then Levi's on fire, liar, Levi, you know, pants on fire, right? I'm brighter. In the darkness of the night, the sky I get higher. All right, let's finish this one. This is a cool song. I like this one. I do.
poppin', good looking, motherfucking mother, shut your mouth. Rain, ocean, listening, stay here, satin wood, grain, gripping, bang, driven mother, shut your mouth.
So I think, I said at the beginning that there's the two versions. I'm on the 10th anniversary version, which had 14 songs, and the original had 14 songs. But I'm suspecting, since Genius had Pusha Man and Paranoia split, the original probably had those tracks split as well. On the 10th anniversary, oh no, they're split here too. I don't know. This feels like the end of the album. Chainsmoker does. I don't know if that's the case. I don't know if Everything's Good, Good Ass Outro is on both. I don't know. Anyway, whatever. Cool song. Now, I do want to say that he is fucking around a little bit in this one, and it's great. So why? Why is it different, right? I think for me, the reason why it still works is because he stays the same in terms of his vocal performance. It's kind of like I could never be a stand-up comedian because I always laugh at my own jokes, right? You can't fucking do that. I'll say something silly and I laugh at it because it's silly. And for those wondering, the reason why I do that is because in my life I've actually met people. I found out after the fact that there have been people I've intimidated when I was fucking around because they didn't realize I was fucking around because I was joking and they didn't realize. Anyway, so I felt badly. So now I laugh at all my shit so people know I'm fucking around. With this track, Chainsmoker, you get into this like pre-chorus or the bridge, whatever you call it. This part right here, this is my shit. I play it so loud. I'm in the car, I forget to park my whip. But he stays with it. He doesn't make fun of it. He stays with it. He performs it instead of changing his voice to this weird high-pitched, emphasizing the fact that he's being like silly or ridiculous. He lets it be ridiculous in its own sense, which is how it's supposed to be, which is why it works so well. Cool track, Chainsmoker. Very spotty on the highs. There's one more track for the anniversary edition. I'm assuming, I don't know, whatever. This one's called Everything's Good, Good Ass Outro. Produced by Kemobi. And it's got Chance the Rapper. Let's hear it. Let's wrap it up. Final track of the album here.
It's all good, whatever. Like, I can wait till my birthday.
No, I told you I know you need it now. So next week, I promise you I'll have you hooked up, okay? Chance, you have done remarkable and wondrous things. So you don't have to tell me thank you for anything. I'm supposed to do this stuff for you anyway.
This is cool.
And, just keep doing what you're doing. I am very, very proud of you. Just keep doing what you're doing, okay?
Thank you. Love you.
All right, so I love you too. Take care.
All right, bye-bye.
That's his dad. Cool.
Thanks for
Very
coming,
cool.
guys.
Very cool.
Remember sitting in class the first time listening to Dilla. Everything's good. Rubbing on your chin, sipping Jam Margiela, Branch and Chilla. Everything's good. My manager backpack with
Cool jump drop.
umbrellas and some fruit snacks and some killers. Phone numbers on speed dial, call them say monkey gorillas. I ain't really helped the helpless. I used to be worse than worthless. Now I'm worth hooks and verses. I'm good like books and churches, heralds and hooks and churches. Everything's good.
Cool sound swelling in here.
Make a purchase. Everything's good. But I knew it was fly when I was just a caterpillar. That I make it even if I never make a miller. Thanks Justin and them pencils. Mr. Menzies, Mr. Chris Mental. This time I be Chris on Nintendo. Hey, good intro. Remember Jack is shopping after listening on Thriller. Remember the first time you heard this tune and thought, damn, that's that nigga. Everything's good.
I'll pause here. There's still 2.5 minutes left. I'm assuming it's all music. Maybe I don't know. Anyway, great fucking outro. I like this quite a bit. I'm not a fan of the, but whatever. That's very minor nitpick. Not a big deal. Okay, I'm just saying I'm not a fan. No big deal. But this is. It's weird. There's like two Chance the Rappers, man. He's been all over the place on this album, in my opinion. And I don't mean to say that in the terms of he's been inconsistent, but it's like two different styles that he's doing. And I feel like when he just kind of calms down and is him and B's chant, he does so much better than this kind of silly, almost caricature of himself. And I talked about it earlier. I don't want to bang on that, but this is fucking great, man. This is great. I really like this verse. I ain't really good at goodbyes. I ain't really that bad at leaving. I ain't always been a good guy. I used to be thirsty thieving, running through purses. Even purses leave them hurt and bleeding. Like mugging people, right? To fucking steal from them, I suppose. I ain't really helped the helpless. I used to be worse than worthless. Now I'm worth hooks and verses. I'm good like books in churches. I love that. That's such a great fucking string of bars right there, man. Heralds, hooks, and churches. Everything's good. See my name when you Google search it. Use a card when I make a purchase. Everything's good. And I love this part. But I knew when I was fly when I was just a caterpillar. Or I'm sorry. I knew I was fly when I was just a caterpillar. So before he blew up, right? Before he went from a caterpillar into the cocoon, into the butterfly type of a thing. He already knew that beforehand. That I'd make it even if I never made a million. When I meet my maker, he's going to make sure we're chilling and everything's good. I ain't really that good at good night. I ain't really that bad at sleeping with bad bitches. Put them aside. I used to be thirsty creeping. Now I'm out working evenings, birthdays, even Tuesdays, Wednesdays, Thursdays, weekends, rehearsing verses, murdering merch and events. And I love this structure of the verse because, this is like written in the same format and the same style as, the previous section. It's well done. Very fucking well done. Love it. I really do like this one. Let's hear the last 2.5 minutes. I'm assuming it's all music, maybe. And this is cool because it's like a bit of a celebration, letting steam off. It's like, fuck, finally I did it. It's over with. I'm finishing this. Good drum fill there. Love all the little horns. Piano sounds great. This is a cool song. Everything's good. Let's get to heart. This I'm not too into, but it's also so late in the song, it doesn't fucking matter, right? Which is kind of nice. I mean, it's cool. It's fine. It's whatever. I like that, though. I like that. That was cool. Well, what a bumpy ride for old Pop-Pop here. Some ups, some downs, some highs, some lows. I don't really know what to say, honestly. I'm just excited for Wednesday. How am I gonna feel come Wednesday? I'm gonna listen to this again. I do this with every album, even the ones I wasn't into. It's kind of fun because the Additional Thoughts video came to be after, specifically it was Igor, Tyler the Creator's Igor album. I just wasn't into it. And I remember saying that through the album experience, through the reaction. And then what was so cool was people left comments like, no, Bob, you don't understand. You're not really understanding this concept. Tyler the Creator is fully aware of this. He's making fun of himself. And so I was like, oh, okay. And I went back, let's do it again. And I never got into it. I never did. This one, I remember enjoying Paranoia. Cocoa Butter Kisses was cool. I've Got a Heart Next to Lost. Everybody's Something, an Interlude. Favorite song, No Heart. Did not like Nana. Did not like Smoke Again. Acid Rain was fucking phenomenal. Chainsmoker was cool. Everything's good. So it's about half and half in terms of hearts. It's going to be tough. I'll listen to Nana and Smoke Again. I do. But I know on additional listens, there's if those don't click with me, I'm just going to be skipping those for sure. There's no question. No question. Yeah. And it's tough. I hope I was a reasonable person during this reaction. I feel like I was fairly reasonable. I feel like I did a decent job of just trying to explain my thought process as it was evolving, as we were moving through the album. I don't think I did a good job of explaining why initially I was kind of cool with how he was writing in his style, but then somewhat lost interest in it over time. We'll see. We'll see how it goes come Wednesday. Overall, my opinion, you know, the songs that I like, they're good. This is always something that's rough, right, with an album. Is sometimes you come across an album where it's like, oh, there's some great songs and there's songs I don't like. And that's always, you know, kind of an unfortunate experience when it comes to the album. But you just fucking skip the ones you don't like, you know? I don't know. There you go. There's Acid Rap. There's my first listen. And for those who might be upset, first listen. This is the first time I've ever sat down with this album, ever. I have had albums where I thought, oh, this wasn't very good. The infamous reaction to, if you're reading this, it's too late, right? Just shat all over it during the reaction. In my opinion, my most closed-minded reaction ever. And then actually came back when I realized, oh, I fucked up. I went into it just totally having these expectations and then never adjusted to what the album was. Go back and listen to it again. Ended up enjoying it. If you're reading this, it's too late. That's a decent album, honestly. I kind of like that one. So we'll see. We'll see how this one ends up. I don't know. Hell of a ride. Very up and down. All right. Well, if you're on YouTube, this will conclude the video for you guys. If you're on Patreon, we're gonna do the 4 music videos. I forget which ones they are. Yeah, interesting. Kind of okay with Smoke Again. This is why it's important for me. When I do additional listens, I listen to all of it. Even the songs I don't like, I'll listen to them a good 4 or 5 times before I start letting myself skip over stuff. So Smoke Again might warm up on me, which is cool. That's good. And it does help that there is a Blind Melon song. I can't remember the name of it right now. That chorus, it has where he's playing the kazoo, and it sounds kind of like that. And I've always really liked that song. It's silly, it's ridiculous, but it's just fun to listen to. That one, okay. Acid Rap fans, there's still hope. Don't give up yet. Don't give up yet. If you're worried, oh shit, Bob's gonna hate it. He hates it. We don't know. We're gonna give it some time. We're gonna give it more time. All right, y'all. Well, there you go. I hope you guys enjoyed that. I think some of you, if you're not into it, you know, the irony, of course, right? The people who don't like this album probably won't watch the reaction, and then they'll miss out on me not liking it, which is something they would enjoy. Weird, strange circle of life sometimes, right? And again, not that I didn't like it. There's parts I like, there's parts I dislike. I'll share my overall opinion on Wednesday. All right, y'all. Take care.